What's up, guys? It's your girl Nosh. Oh yeah, we're gonna get into something really good right now. Let me get my drink. Let me get myself situated. Damn, it's a hot summer. It's a hot ass summer. If it's a hot ass summer and you agree, can you raise your hand in the air? My hands was raised. All right, so today we're going to explain how karma really works. And I love karma. I love I just think karma is a beautiful thing. Karma is so beautiful. Beautiful to the ones that did good. Not so beautiful to the ones that didn't do good. I was listening to this TikTok. I forgot the gentleman's name, but he's actually the inspiration behind this video. And I'm going to tell you the story. He says, it's a little story about karma. And if you can look it up on TikTok. Like I said, I don't know the guy's name, but it's under Karmic Law 44 Explained. If you look up Karmic Debt or Karmic Law 44 Explained, it'll pop up. So there was a guy who worked for a company, and he worked for a company for about 25 years. He started from the bottom to the top, where he started off, scrubbing floors, doing janitorial things. And he worked for this company, like I said, 25 years, but he kept saving his money. He kept saving his money because he wanted to start his own business at one point. We've all been there where we work very hard for other people in order to fulfill our own dream at the end of the day. So what happened is he saved enough money for a business, and he was still working. He had a son who was very much into the thug life, the streets life. If you don't understand what the street life is, it's basically dealing with people who steal, rob, and unalive people. His son was a part of that type of life, and his son made a friend with these people that were also part of the street life. There were a bunch of little thugs or whatever. So his son told his friends how his father has saved up all this money from working hard because he wants to start his own business. And he told these new friends that he met, living out on the streets and shit, doing his thing, living that block life. He told his friends, and then one day the son's friends got together, put on masks, grabbed guns, and they robbed the man. They robbed him. Robbed him blind, completely, took everything. And then, of course, they got caught. The guy who came up with the idea of robbing his friend's father went to jail for, a certain amount of time. And while he was in jail, he got into fights, whatever. And eventually he came out on probation or parole, whatever it is. When he gets out, he has a change of heart where he's like, you know what? I'm not going to live this street life anymore. I'm not going to live this thug life anymore. What he does is he starts to, make himself better. He starts to live a better life. And, he tries to find the girl that he marry, he wants to marry, and this and that, and raise kids now. Same guy who came up with the plan to rob his close friend's father. Now, the father, on the other hand, the guy who saved the money and the guy who got robbed, he went through a lot. He went through depression. He got fired from his work. He ended up divorcing his wife. He ended up kicking his son out because, he found out that the son is the one who told everybody how much money his father had saved. And eventually, goes down the drain. He's on pills and shit for his, his back problems, this and that, really depressed. Just done with life because he got robbed by this individual who now wants to start a family and live a good life. He says, the guy who robbed him said, oh, I went to jail, I paid my time, now I'm gonna come out and I'm gonna become a better person. Yeah, okay. What the guy who robbed his friend's father thought was that he paid his time by going to jail and all of that. Yeah, he paid human time. But what ended up happening, I believe, afterwards was it didn't work out for him, because he had to pay the karmic debt, right? The karmic debt of what he did to his friend's father. Now, because he robbed his friend's father, the friend's father went into depression, started drinking, started taking pills, divorced his wife. Because, like, this man worked 25 years to save all this money. He worked so hard to come up with this money to start his own business so he wouldn't have to work for someone else again. And what did the robber say when he got out of jail? Oh, I'm going to better my life. I'm going to do something about, like becoming a better person and this and that. Good for you. Good for you. There's nothing wrong with becoming a better person. But what the robber forgot is that he robbed somebody. He caused somebody strife. He caused a divorce. He caused someone to become an alcoholic. He caused someone to become depressed. He caused someone to start taking pills. Right? Is it adding up to you now? So now when this ex-robber tries to become a good person, he realizes things aren't working out for him. And he's like, well, why is this happening to me? I paid my time for the crime I did, blah, blah, blah. And what he failed to understand is, yes, he went to jail, and yes, he paid for the crime. But one thing he doesn't understand is that was human time that he paid for. He didn't pay for the universal time that for the crime that he committed. So what I'm trying to say is, in short, a lot of us like to think that we're very perfect. If I had $1 for every time I heard someone say, I never did anything to anyone, I would be a fucking billionaire. I'd be a trillionaire. I'd be able to own all of the fucking world. Because you don't know how many people I come across that tell me, I never did anything to anyone, and I don't know why this is happening to me. I really want to tell those people, are you sure? Because it might be something you said or something you did that might be the cause of what is going on in your life right now. Tell you another story. There's a man, he's cleaning up, he's doing his thing, he's working at a store, he's cleaning the back wall or whatever the case is. A coworker comes in and says, hey, you want to go out and get drinks? And the guy goes, listen, not right now, I'm busy. What was he busy doing? Focusing on his job, on his work, right? The coworker got mad, he got an attitude because the guy said to him, no, I'm busy. So a couple of months later, the boss comes over to the coworker and says, hey, that guy in the back who's been scrubbing the wall, he's a really good worker. You know what? I think I'm going to promote him. The coworker says, no, don't promote him. He has a nasty attitude. So the boss listens to the coworker and says, okay, I'm not going to promote him. He has a nasty attitude, apparently. This is what the coworker is saying. The coworker doesn't know now he has to pay karma for the hard work that guy did, and because he didn't want to be bothered by the coworker, right? He didn't get his promotion. And now the coworker is wanting a promotion. Guess what? The coworker don't get a promotion either, and the coworker is like, well, what did I do? What did I do, Jesus? What did I do? Yeah, that's how karma works. You cheat on somebody. You take somebody's husband, wife, girlfriend, and you walk around like, yeah, I took that person from them. Yeah, I did this to them. And now you were the cause of embarrassment for the other person. All that embarrassment, that heartbreak, that hurt, right? You're going to have to pay for it. Whether you pay for it out of your pocket or you pay for it with relationships that don't work out for you, or flat tires that happen, or money that you lose, or people making fun of you and embarrassing you at one point. That's what happens. It's called karma. But again, like I said, a lot of people love to play the victim and never want to look in the mirror and say, you know what? Maybe I did this. Maybe I fucked up somewhere. Maybe I stole somebody's girlfriend. Maybe I lied on somebody. Maybe I gossiped about somebody. Maybe I thought somebody was being mean to me and they really weren't. Maybe I thought somebody did something to me and that's why I had to get revenge and I did what I did. All I see in my head right now is revenge equals karma. Even the thought of you wanting to take revenge on someone is going to equal karma. You see somebody's money sitting on the floor, right? Somebody's wallet sitting there. You take the wallet, you go spend the money out of it. It doesn't matter if you were young. Say you did this when you were 15, 16 years old. Now you're 36 and you're wondering why you're not able to make money. Do you remember when you stole that wallet from someone? Maybe that was someone's money. Maybe somebody wanted to use that money to eat. Now, because of you that night, they went hungry. They didn't have any money. They were going crazy looking for their wallet. They probably started arguments with everybody, asking them, did you see my wallet? Did you see my wallet? So much energy was exasperated because you took their wallet. And now you're wondering why you're not making any money. Why shit and financially is not working out for you. You know, or maybe you were a teenager and you stole lipstick from the store. Now you wonder why people keep stealing shit from you. Like why people keep stealing shit from you. Why people aren't honest with you. Maybe you were someone who bullied people in school. Now you're wondering why people bully you at work. Or people look at you like you're disgusting and don't accept you and outcast you. Yeah, you know what? It's because you did something somewhere and you have to pay for it. Let's get a little deeper into this. Let's say you did something in your past life, right? You never asked for forgiveness and you just ended up dying after that. You will pay for that debt in this lifetime. Say it was 30 lifetimes ago. You did something to someone. You will pay for it in this lifetime if you have to. Okay? Think about that for a second. I'm not saying I'm perfect. There's a lot of things that I'm paying karmically for as myself. Now, there's also this other theory that some people are not born with karma. They accrue karma. It's like basically being born with no money, right? But you start making money. So since everybody is, some people are born with no karma. And what they do is they start adding karma onto themselves. I'm one of those individuals, by the way. Hi, my name is Nosh. I was born with no karma, but I started adding on karma because of the shit I did when I was younger. So in my teenage years, in my early preteen years, I was an asshole. I was an asshole to my parents, right? I mean, my parents weren't that, you know, like that nice either to me. So it's like, it is what it is. It took many years to solidify that karma, many years to build a relationship with my parents, to build a trust back up with my parents. Now we're good. Now we're absolutely fine. Same thing with my sisters, right? I was very absent from my sisters when they were growing up. So when they were absent from me, when I wanted to be close to them, that was my karma, right? We all cheat. Let's not sit there and think that we're perfect. We've all cheated either emotionally, mentally, or physically. I cheated too. I had one relationship that I cheated in. And I learned my lesson. Because when I cheated, 5 years later, he cheated on me. I cheated and I didn't get caught. 5 years later, he cheated, he got caught. I found out about it. Then I come to find out after we broke up, obviously because he cheated on me, right? Like that's how arrogant I was, that I cheated and I didn't say one fucking word. But yet when he cheated, I went berserk. I lost it. I broke up with him. You know what he said to me? He's like, I know you cheated on me, but I never said anything. He's like, I think it's really funny that when you found out I cheated, you went crazy. For a very long time after that, I couldn't get into a relationship. Even I got into a relationship. I got into a 5-year relationship. I almost got engaged to this person. The engagement broke up. I'm single right now. And sometimes, you know what I say to myself? I'm single because of what I did to my first boyfriend when I was 18, 19. Even though I like, you know, my engagement broke up, I didn't get married, I don't have kids, I'm not married till this day, right? I can say, oh, I paid for that karma. I paid for that karma by my relationship breaking up. Now, my engagement broke up not because he cheated or anything. It broke up because of religious purposes. But still, it broke up, and my heart was very broken when we broke up. Like, I was about to marry this man. But, you know, it is what it is. Let's be real about it. Sometimes two people just don't get along. In 2016, I didn't understand that. I was so fucking heartbroken. I literally, I think I died inside. Like, it's so cheap and corny to say that and so dramatic. That my engagement broke up and I almost died because I was just so, yeah, I was very fucking depressed. Very depressed. When I came out of this depression, I tried to go back into my life, like, making friends again, going out again. And I tried to live a better life. Just like, when you go to jail and you come out and you're a changed person. I'm going to live a better life. I'm going to do good by people. I'm never going to cheat again and this and that, because I know the consequences of cheating now. Yeah, I do. I do know the consequences now. But that doesn't mean I'm done with paying the karma I accrued. Who knows that the reason why I'm single and the reason why I've actually never loved someone the way I loved my first boyfriend, right? I've never experienced love like that. Even with the guy that I was engaged to, I think the whole engagement and being in a relationship to me was more like, this is what society wants me to do, because I was in my 30s. Now I look back at that time and I'm like, wow, karma really got me good. Karma really got me good. And that's why I teach you guys about karma. Karma does not sleep, karma does not forget, and karma does not turn a blind eye. It doesn't matter how good of a person you are. It doesn't matter who you did, what you did, how much good you put into this world. If you fucked someone over and you hurt them, and you created a ripple effect in their life of hurt, karma is waiting for you. That's why it is very sad when I look at people and shit is happening to them. Their lives are falling apart. And they have no idea why. Sometimes the answer is they did something somewhere where they fucked up someone or something royally and really badly, to the point that it broke somebody apart, it broke somebody's soul, it broke somebody's heart, whatever the case it is. Just like, my ex that broke off my engagement. He hurt my heart because I was teaching myself how to love again after exactly, what happened. The guy that I cheated on, I was in a relationship with him for 10 years. So let me just put that out there. I don't condone cheating. I don't encourage it. I don't. When we're young, yeah, we do fucked up shit because we're young and we're dumb. But it doesn't matter, because these things finally do catch up to you. I know that my karma right now for me being single is because I broke that kid's heart. And you would say, oh, but Nosheen, you're 40 years old. Like, isn't karma done with you? Listen, I don't know when karma's going to be done with me. I don't know when I'm going to actually fall in love with someone. I don't know that. That's only up to God to decide, for the universe to decide. For the universe to decide when am I done paying my time to karma. You will never know that. So you can't sit there and say, oh, all these things are happening to me and I don't know what I did. Best believe me, baby. Best believe me, beloved. Best believe me, honey child. You did something somewhere to fucking someone, and that's why it's happening to you today. Sometimes your karma is being good. Stop being so fucking good. That's why people fuck you over. Meaning, you sit there and you keep giving money to someone, even though you know they're stealing from you. That's a form of stealing, that you keep continuously giving money to someone, right? Why should you give money to someone? Are you obligated to them? If they're not your child, if they're not your spouse, there's no reason to give money to anybody. If not, they're not your parents. If you give money to someone, it should be paid back. It's even exchange. It should be exchanged evenly. If you do not pay that money back, you're creating yourself karma. Especially when you fuck people over that are ruled by Saturn, that are ruled by Uranus, and are ruled by Jupiter. I will say that. Before you fuck someone over, think twice, because karma does not sleep. Karma's waiting for the right opportunity for you to be so fucking happy, so lost in that happiness and thinking, yay, nothing can touch me right now, I'm in the sky, bam, slap right on the floor. That was karma. The reason why I'm making this video now and telling you about this shit, guys, and being real honest about it, because I'm not perfect. I'm sure I fucked people over when I was younger, like I said, and that's why I'm paying for what I'm paying for. Okay? Don't fuck people over. If someone fucked you over, let it go. Someone doesn't want to talk to you, they have the right. Let it go. Someone broke your heart, let it go. They will pay. For every tear that anyone has ever cried, I promise you, each and every tear that fell from your face will be paid back. For every time there was a reason that you got depressed because it was caused by someone, caused by a company, caused by a person, caused by a family, anybody. If you make someone cry, you will pay for it. That's why be intentional with what you do. Even when you unintentionally hurt someone, you still are going to have to pay for it. Why? Because, it's just, how do you unintentionally hurt someone? Sometimes we say something that we don't mean. That's why it's very important to think before you speak, think before you take the actions that you take, and make sure they're not going to hurt someone. And then you have people who go out of their way to hurt people. And those people believe that karma is just going to exempt them. Karma is just going to turn a blind eye to them. No, they're not. That's why their cars break down. That's why shit happens to them. That's why their skin looks the way they look. That's why they gain weight. That's why they have all this shit going on with them. You really need to go back and realize and reflect, where did you fuck up? And if you can't remember, just say this: I'm so sorry if I fucked up somewhere, and I see it right now. I will not do it. There were so many moments in my life where I saw something happening to me that I did to someone else, and I automatically caught on to it. When I caught on to it, I said, oh my God, I'm so sorry, Lord. I'm so sorry, universe. I see what you're doing, and I see how you're making me understand that what I did to this person was not right. You know, I do suffer the karma for a little bit, but instead of suffering for a long time, the time gets lesser. So think about that. Think about that today. Think about that tonight before you go to bed, before you decide to do anything. Lie, cheat, steal, manipulate, abuse. Always remember that karma is already a step ahead of you, waiting to meet up with you. All right, guys? And this is in inspiration of it being 2024. 2024 is all about karma. Whatever you did, you're going to have to pay for it this year, whether it's good or bad. So the best thing to do is just do good. Keep doing good. Someone fucks you over, just let it go. Karma will take care of it. Someone lied to you, let it go. Karma will take care of it. When someone's been mean to you, someone did something to you, just do not deal with that person anymore. Keep walking away. Karma will take care of it. I promise you, okay? Justice will be done. Okay? Especially divine justice. No one can escape divine justice, okay? Divine justice is very scary. That's all I'm going to say. I'm going to leave you guys with that. Enjoy. I love you guys. Bye.